What up? What up? Hit the like button as you come into the room, man. You know, it's been a while, man. Part self. You know, got me to blame for that, man. But we here, man. I mean, hit the like button as you come into the room, man. This is a video. I've seen a lot of people basically bringing this story to the people. You know what I'm saying? This story is it's a million people on live right now. So shout out to y'all for being here. But a lot of people is bringing this story to the masses, and basically, it's a R.I.P. to Kobe Bryant, man. One of our NBA greats. You know what I'm saying? R.I.P. to Kobe Bryant. He died in a helicopter crash, and five other people died with him in the helicopter crash. From the research that I've done so far, his wife and kids was not with him. I've seen one story where somebody reported that, but his wife and kids wasn't there. Five other people died in the plane in the helicopter crash with Kobe Bryant in Calabasas, California. And it's crazy because I went on a helicopter ride when I was in Vegas, so it's like, man, I want to know all the details on why the helicopter crashed. But basically, like I was saying, everybody's bringing this story. I'm not here to bring the story because the story is pretty much viral right now. You know, people are texting. Your notifications going off. This is pretty much a viral story. The story is trending. It's the top story right now, as it should be. So I'm not here to necessarily bring the story. With this video, what this live is about, it's about showing our love to Kobe. We want to send them out in the right way. You know what I'm saying? Peace, Trap. You know what I'm saying? Peace, Cecil. Yeah, man. Kobe, this happened earlier today, Cecil. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. We want to send Kobe out the right way, man. We want to show our love. You know what I'm saying? And just send the legend out the right way, man, as he should be sent out. You know what I'm saying? So this is not we're not necessarily bringing you the story because the story is already viral. I don't know if if it has came across your phone or not yet, or came across your timeline, but it's official. Kobe Bryant is dead at the age of 41. He died in a helicopter crash. You know? So R.I.P. to Kobe Bryant, and basically that's what this video is about. You know what I'm saying? It's an R.I.P. video to Kobe Bryant. The story is already out there, so we just we want to show our love for Kobe, even though I can go on record to say that Kobe wasn't one of my favorite players. You know what I'm saying? But he put in a lot of work. He put that pain in. You know what I'm saying? Kobe put that pain in on that court. Nobody can take that from him. You know what I'm saying? Nobody can't take all that work that Kobe put in on that court, man. You know what I'm saying? Kobe definitely put that pain in. See him go out in such a unforeseen type manner. It's crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? His name is definitely going in lights, though. You know what I'm saying? His name is definitely gonna be up in the lights, and as it should. You know what I'm saying? As it should. Kobe Bryant, R.I.P. to the legend, man. Kobe Bryant was a GOAT in his own right. You know what I'm saying? Was he the greatest basketball player of all time? That's to be up for debate. That's a debate. That's an argument. We can argue about that all day. But I can say this: he was a GOAT in his own right. I know a lot of the recent debates that went on was between him and LeBron. Who was the better player out of Kobe and LeBron? Who was better? You know what I'm saying? And You know, I guess it just depends on what you like. You know what I'm saying? You have to get the really nitpicking to try to pick one. You know what I'm saying? I feel like both of them are great in their own right. You know what I'm saying? But you know, his legacy definitely will live on. The his legacy of playing ball, of the work that he put in playing ball, he will live on through that legacy. He will live forever through that legacy. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's just crazy, you know, because I know what they say to him and his wife, they had 4 kids together. So that's 4 children that have to grow up without their father, you know, which these are things that we see occur in the quote unquote hoods every day, you know, kids growing up without their father. So, you know, this is something that a lot of kids in the urban community have to deal with. You know what I'm saying? It's just a sad thing that, you know, they have to deal with it in that aspect. But saying that to say this, the kids definitely will not, it will not be a day that goes by that those kids don't know or that those kids won't be reminded how great their father was. So even though they won't get to have their father physically in a physical sense, you know, their father will be with them for the rest of their life. Just on how they won't go a day without being reminded how great their father was. And not to mention the money. You know what I'm saying? You know, they're gonna have a very privileged life. You know what I'm saying? The kids in the inner cities that have to go through that, you know, they don't necessarily get to have such a privileged life or have such a legacy to grow up under. You know what I'm saying? Of how Kobe Bryant's kids, you know, will have. So that's the difference in I could say, you know, we got kids that grow up in the inner cities without a father, you know, every day. You know what I'm saying? Kobe has 4 kids, they're gonna grow up without a father. But the difference in that, they're gonna grow up under a legacy to where people are gonna you know, they're gonna remind them how great their father was. You know, every day of their life, they're gonna be reminded of that. When they turn on the TV, you know, when they go to school or wherever they at, they're gonna always be reminded of how great their father was. And on top of that, they will live a very privileged life. You know what I'm saying? For the work that from the work that their father put in. So, you know, hey, it's just it's kind of sad that he has to be memorialized now. You know what I'm saying? And they can't have him in the physical, but I think the kids will be all right. I think the kids will be all right because he set such a good example. And 5 people died. What are the names besides Kobe? You know what? It's funny that you mentioned that because they, from all the reports that I seen, they didn't really name the other people. So we're gonna do a little research. We're gonna see. Kobe Bryant dies in a helicopter crash. We looking up the 5 names. Lil Lemon, shout out Lil Lemon for that question. You know what I'm saying? Because now we're gonna do a little research. We're trying to see who are the 5 other people that died in the crash. We're gonna see if they even named them. Because to be honest with you, none of the reports that I seen name the other people. Right now, well, you know, R.I.P. to everybody that died in the plane crash. You know what I'm saying? Definitely not just Kobe. You know what I'm saying? R.I.P. to everybody. It was a tragic. You know, a tragic event that happened. You know what I'm saying? So, definitely R.I.P. everybody that was in the plane crash, not just Kobe. R.I.P. Kobe, but R.I.P. the other 5 people that died as well. You know, I'm waiting to see the more details of the reason the crash occurred. But for now, that's all the details that we have. Kobe Bryant dies in a helicopter crash, not a plane crash. It's a helicopter crash. You know what I'm saying? So, of course, Kobe is going to get more press than the other 5 people that died because of who he is, of his name. Just of Kobe Bryant's name, he's going to get more press and more coverage. So some people might feel bad that the other 5 people are not mentioned as much. It's not that their life isn't as important as Kobe, but Kobe is famous. So his story is going to get covered more. You know what I'm saying? That's just is what it is. Because you got to think, okay, well, if the 5 people died in the plane crash and Kobe wasn't there, how much coverage would it get? Yeah, it'd probably be on CNN, but we ain't gonna talk about it all week. We're gonna talk about it one day. But being that Kobe Bryant was in there, it's gonna get talked about more. More media outlets gonna cover the story, and they're probably gonna talk about it for the next week or so. At least up until the funeral, they'll talk about it up until the funeral. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure ESPN is going, you know, they're gonna do they're gonna do their thing, sending them out the right way. You know what I mean? They're gonna memorialize. I'm sure ESPN gonna memorialize them. They're gonna memorialize the GOAT. You did. When I say the GOAT, that don't mean that I feel like he was the greatest ball player of all time, but I feel like Kobe was a GOAT in his own right. You know what I'm saying? But what he did, he was a GOAT. Yeah, he was one of the GOATs. Let's say that. He was definitely one of the GOATs of the game. You know what I'm saying? And we come to know as basketball, man. Professional basketball in America. He's an American icon. Kobe was an American icon. You know what I'm saying? You know, he had his little situation in Denver. We all know about the situation he had in Denver where his marriage was pretty much put on the line about the little situation that happened in Denver. But besides that, Kobe pretty much walked the line of, Kobe, he was a man of integrity. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's perfect, so whatever happened in Denver, that case was either thrown out or whatever. I can't remember what happened with that, but he walked with integrity, man. You know, ain't too much bad you could say about Kobe Bryant. You know, some people might have didn't like him of how his arrogance of how he played the game, and when he was on the court, he was a real arrogant person. But from all accounts, outside of the off the court, Kobe was a good dude. You know what I'm saying? A stand up guy. So, I ain't heard too many people say bad things about him off the court. Now, he did I didn't agree when he snitched on Shaq. I didn't agree when Kobe Bryant snitched on Shaq. I gotta be 100 now. I gotta keep it 100. When he snitched on Shaq and the little thing that happened in Denver, that's the only things on his report card that we could kind of question. You know what I'm saying? It was, what they came in and brought him up in the question. You know what I'm saying, man? Yeah, man. So besides the two little things, where he snitched on Shaq and the little Denver situation, but if we look at it, Kobe Bryant, the only reason why he even snitched on Shaq was because he basically, the pressure was on him. The pressure was on Kobe about the Denver thing. You know, his marriage was pretty much up in the air at that point. His wife was ready to leave him, like Tiger Woods' wife did. His Kobe Kobe's marriage was on the rocks, man. When he when he ended up snitching on Shaq. You know what I'm saying? So he had pressure on him. So not saying that that was a good thing to do. I don't agree with him snitching on Shaq, and you know I don't agree with raping female, none of that. But besides them two things, Kobe, you know, ain't have no F's or none on his report card, man. He was a stand-up dude. You know what I'm saying? If I give you the good, I gotta give you the bad too. I gotta be 100. So besides them two things, out of the entire career that we seen Kobe from high school to he died at the age of 41, what adult male doesn't make a mistake? Nobody's perfect. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, people make mistakes, so I can't really hold him. His good outweighed his bad. I could say that. From how what we've seen as far as how he lived his life in the public, he lived a public life since he was like 17, 18 when he came into the league. And from what I seen, you know, I wasn't just all up in the man business like that, but from what I seen, the outside looking in, his good outweighed his bad. We can say that. You know what I'm saying? But we're not just gonna act like Kobe was no saint. That's what I'm trying to say. You know, he had his little times of when, you know, he went through what he went through, but all in all, his good outweighed his bad. You know what I mean? Real spill, man. See, I got some trolls in the building. Shout out to the trolls. We fuck with the trolls hard, body. Yeah, man. I ain't even going. I was about to just go crazy on the trolls, but this video ain't for that. We ain't gonna let the trolls take our attention off of what we came here to do. What we came here to do is to send Kobe out in the right way, man. R.I.P. to Kobe Bryant, man, and the 5 other people that died in that helicopter crash. You know what I'm saying? Hey, straight up, man. R.I.P. to Kobe. R.I.P. to the 5 people that died in the plane crash. That's what this is here for. We didn't come here to bring you the story because the story is already viral. But this video, this live is to show our love for Kobe Bryant. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, send him out the right way, man. He deserved it. I wasn't even gonna do a live because there was so many people already on it, and I felt like you know, cliches. That's why y'all don't see me a lot. I don't like to talk about the same stories everybody else is talking about. But this one, he was such an icon. There's no way I can't get on here and speak about it and pretty much give my outlook on how I see Kobe as a legend of the game of basketball. You know what I'm saying? And y'all hit that like button as y'all come in the room too, man. You know what I mean? Y'all tap in, man. Tap that like button as you come in, man. And hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, all that. Tap all the way in, you know what I mean? Tap all the way in, man. Man, salute to Kobe, man, and what he did for the game of basketball, man. Kobe was a straight beast. Kobe was a dog out there, man, on that court, man. And I don't care what nobody say, man. Kobe was a straight dog on that court, boy. And Kobe put that pain in. Kobe leave it all on the floor every game, boy. He gonna give his 100%. You know what I mean? He gonna put it. He gonna give you 100, man. He gonna give you 100, man, all day, man. Kobe was a real beast, man. Kobe was a dog on that court, man. We probably never see another player that play with that level of intensity, man, like Kobe. You know what I'm saying? And at that high level, at a high level too. You know what I'm saying? You know, and the game have changed. If you keep up with the sport of basketball, you see how the game have changed, especially since they let them play zone now. The game is more structured like college style. You know what I'm saying? Because they let them play zone, and it wasn't no zone back in the day. It was straight man on man ball. You know what I mean? Hey, man on man ball, man, and that's the era that Kobe came from. You know what I mean? Straight up. He came out that he came out that cloth of when you still could come straight out of high school. If you was just nasty, if your game was hard in the paint like that, man, you can go hard and pause. If you could just get busy, if you can get busy out there, I don't give a fuck. You ain't had to go to no college and all that, man. Straight to the league, man. That's what type of cloth Kobe came out of, man. When them boys would go straight to the league and do their thing, man. Now they got it to where they got to go 1 or 2 years in college, and hey man, it's just a different game today than how it was when Kobe came into the league and when Kobe was doing his thing. I think they implemented the zone while Kobe was playing though, but he didn't have no problem adapting to it. But that changed the game up from when it was man to man, and now you can play a zone. You know what I'm saying? Let me see what the chat talking about, man. That's a fact, rank shooter. That's a fact, man. It's only one. It's only one, man. It's only one, man. And like I say, Kobe was a GOAT in his own right, man. Some people look at him as the greatest of all time. But me personally, I don't know if he was even the greatest Laker. Numbers wise, you could argue, but the Lakers had some great players over there. You know what I'm saying? But Kobe was a GOAT in his own right. You know what I'm saying? You could put him up against anybody in the history of the game, and you could argue was he better or not. You know what I'm saying? You could damn near put him up against anybody. You know, throughout the history of the league. Yeah, a little limit, man, and it's crazy because I got on a helicopter when I went to Vegas, man. I did a Vegas helicopter ride, and it was kind of spooky, man. It was alright. It was alright, but it was kind of spooky. Yeah, man. I mean, the ride was pretty cool, but the only thing was where I was sitting at in the helicopter, I was sitting right where the door is at, on the side where the door is at. And my Wiz, she was sitting in on the inside. So every time when the helicopter would lean on the side to where the door was at, because they have to lean on that side and it goes back and forth when it's going up in the air, and then when they're turning and all that. It was kind of spooky, man, when it leaned on my side like that, man. Besides that, it was a smooth ride though. I ain't even gonna hold you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah. Helicopter ride was a little spooky, man. R.I.P. Kobe, man. I can't believe boy went out like that, man. He went out like what's that Spanish singer, Ricky Martin or one of them? The La 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 Bamba. Let me see who that is. Who sings La 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 Bamba? La Bamba was recorded by Richie Valens. Richie Valens. Kobe went out like Richie Valens, man. Yeah, Kobe went out like Richie Valens. think Richie Valens was on a plane though, a little plane, in a storm or something like that. So you know, it's got to be a reason why the helicopter went down. So that's what I'm waiting for, them details to come out of why the helicopter went down in the first place. You know what I mean? And shout out to everybody in the chat, even the trolls, man. Yeah, man, Richie Valens though, that was his name, man. Richie Valens was the Latino superstar, you know what I'm saying, that died in a plane crash. His was a small plane, and I think it was in a storm. I seen the movie. I'm not even sure if I was alive when that happened, but I did see the movie, and they said malfunction of the helicopter. That's what I'm hearing right now. You know what I'm saying? So shout out Lil Lemon. Lil Lemon say malfunction of the helicopter. I still got to do some more research to confirm that. But whatever the case is, Kobe is no longer here with us. Rest in peace to Kobe Bryant, man. He will definitely live forever through his legacy he left, for the work he put in on that basketball court, man. If for nothing else, we're gonna remember Kobe forever from the work he put in on that court, man. He put in a lot of pain on that court, man. A lot of pain, man. You know? Yeah, man. I hate doing these R.I.P. videos. That's another reason why I wasn't gonna come on. Is because I hate doing these R.I.P. videos. I wasn't gonna cover this story. But I haven't did a video in a while, and I need to get back on it. You know what I'm saying? I need to start back tapping in with y'all, man, and bringing y'all this content. You know, from only the spin that I can give it to you, because you got a lot of weirdos, man, on this internet, man. See, I'm gonna give it to you straight up and down, man. I'm gonna give it to you from a real OG perspective. You know what I mean? When I say OG, I ain't talking about, you know, I ain't talking about nothing negative, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about a real OG. You know what I mean? Somebody that lived that life and was able to change his life around, and be an example for the youth. You know what I mean? Instead of perpetuating the bullshit, you know, man. And yeah, man. But I don't know too many people that's gonna have bad words to say about Kobe, man. Like I say, the two little incidents he had. Hey, man, no one's perfect. You know what I'm saying? If me of all people, I damn sure can't try to judge the man and say and try to write him out just because he had two incidents that might have not been the best of moral decisions. Who am I to question him morally and try to take any of his stripes away when I'm not perfect myself. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know if how long you follow me, but like I say, I paid my debt to society. You know what I'm saying? I paid my debt to society. I could say that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I was able to change my life around. So I can give it to you from a perspective of somebody that's been there, done that, and I got wisdom. I got the knowledge and the wisdom, and I'm able to, give it to the people, man, in a certain manner to where you can eat up that knowledge and wisdom and incorporate it into your life some kind of way, man. So I'm gonna start doing more videos. Say that to say that. You know what I mean? But this video is not about me. I'm gonna do a video, man, and tell y'all a little bit about who I am. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all see me do these videos, but I don't feel like, like I say, you got a lot of bloggers out there that just get on here and they just say anything, you know what I'm saying, out their mouth. And they lead the people in the wrong way. See me, I'm gonna lead you in the right way. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna lead you in the right direction at least. You feel me? You find your own way. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna do videos to let y'all know a little bit more about who I am. You know. But yeah, man, Kobe, man, R.I.P to Kobe, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Lil Lemon, man. Lil Lemon holding me down, man. The 2020, man, it started out, man, it started out with a bang. We could say that, you know what I mean? Which we should expect, at such a monumental point in our history. 2020 is like a big year. It's almost like we was going into like 2000, the end of the millennium and all that. You know what I'm saying? 2020 is like it's like a monumental time in history. 2020 will be remembered way more than 2021 or 2019. You know what I'm saying? 2020 is more of like or even like a 2040. You know what I'm saying? 2020 is going to be a monumental year. You know what I'm saying? Just because of the numbers. You know what I'm saying? If I have to break the numbers down, what's that? 2020, that comes out to be a 4. So I say 2020 will be a year of where the culture that we live as, as a society, the culture will change. You know what I'm saying? It's a time for the changing of the culture that we live. You know what I'm saying? So that's what 2020 is. So that's what 2020 represents. Changing of culture. Things is gonna be different, and we see it through the way that the rappers dress, the way the music sounds. Uh, rap, rap to me today is not even rap no more. You know what I'm saying? Hip hop, rap music is pretty much like it's meshed with rock and roll and R&B. So rap is we seeing it, the changing of the culture. You know what I'm saying? So that's what 2020 represents. You know what I'm saying? And it's been a lot of things that's starting off 2020 to show us that 2020 is definitely coming in with a bang. You know what I'm saying? 2020 tech definitely coming in with a bang. Shout out Lestat. Yeah, shout out Lestat, man. Yeah, it's definitely 2020 is definitely coming in with a bang, man. But yeah, man, I ain't even gonna go too long with this one. I just wanted to tap in and yeah, man, I'm gonna be in the building, man. I'm gonna be in the building, man. Be looking forward to seeing much more of me. Um, yeah, man, I pretty much got my mojo back. Where I'm ready to start back doing videos. That's why I needed this video too. So definitely, man. Long live Kobe Bryant. You know what I'm saying? I had to get on here and pretty much pay my respects. In the best way that I know how. And yeah, man, just pretty much send them out the right way, man. Like I said, this is an R.I.P video. This is not a breaking news video. The news already broke. It's a viral story. So this is an R.I.P. You know what I'm saying? So y'all leave y'all R.I.Ps, man, for Kobe in the chat, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all leave y'all R.I.Ps for Kobe. And y'all praying hands. Y'all leave R.I.Ps, man. Y'all leave y'all praying hands. Y'all leave y'all smiley face emojis with the halo. Y'all leave y'all halos in there. Yeah, man. Send it up for Kobe, man. Send it up for Kobe, man. Praying hands, uh, halos, man. Send it up for Kobe, man. You know what I mean? Most definitely, man. But if you don't follow us on Instagram, follow us on Instagram at One Urban Media Fix. You know what I'm saying? One Urban Media Fix, the number one Urban Media Fix. Follow us on Instagram. Subscribe to our other channels. Hip Hop Media Outlet. That's one of our other channels. Subscribe, hit that notification bell. Indigenous People Media Outlet. Subscribe, hit that notification bell. If you ain't subscribed to this channel, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Can't nobody give it up to you how I give it up. You know what I'm saying? And that's a fact. You know what I mean? I'm bringing you the information with a whole different spin on it. You know what I'm saying? I'm giving you from perspective of somebody that's been there and has done that and was able to change his life around and walk as an example for the youth. Man. You know what I'm saying? So we giving you the information with a whole different spin. So yeah, most definitely subscribe. And if you at this point in the video and you haven't already, hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? Show your love, hit the like button. The love is reciprocated and all that. And yeah, man, R.I.P to Kobe, man. You know, R.I.P to Kobe Bryant. Uh, prayers go up to his family. Condolences go out to his family. I'm not sure if his mom and dad is still around. If so, condolences to them. Um, to his wife and kids, condolences, prayers, all that to them. You know what I'm saying? To be able to get through this. You know, yeah, man, it's just a ugly situation, but we can have. We know that his kids are gonna be raised good. You know what I'm saying? He made it to where his kids will be able to live a very privileged life, and yeah, his kids will not go one day without being reminded how great their dad was. So they might not be able to live with, they might not be able to have him in a physical sense, but he will always be with them. You know what I'm saying? Kobe Bryant will live forever through his legacy he left playing ball, man. Just like you got Martin Luther King, he will live forever through his legacy of what he was able to do for civil rights. He's gonna live forever through his legacy of playing ball, man. You know, and we all have different skill sets, so you know, it is what it is. And yeah, man, we're going on about 40 minutes right now. I already went a little longer than I wanted to, but yeah, man, just let's get a moment of silence real fast for Kobe, man. Moment of silence. Yeah, man, there it is, man. There it is, man. R.I.P. Kobe Bryant, man. Rise in power, King. I'm out.